We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Red 80. 24. Check 24. Kill.
Greystone, travel.
Red 80. Joker. Blitz.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Second. Wide 40. 12.
Target. Check three.
Topper.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
Double dog. That's the way. Hey.
From the gun, here's Love. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's third and 6. On the ground, Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And a rough go there on third down. A loss of 4.
Brings up fourth down.
They're going to go for it here on fourth. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. They snap it to Luck. Got his man. That's Harry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And some room to roam now. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Naeem Hines, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Browns nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Hey, 52, Mike 52. Let's go. We got double tight. Hey. 4 down. Red 80. Check 99.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Too little, Cupcake.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one. The wave swarmed him under.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
One man. Check. 12.
Mike 51. Gotta do better.
Out of the gun, Love. Kamara has it stripped. And this is picked up by the Browns. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Good job,
Great return as they're finally able to take him down. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Matt Gay is set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Who that? Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run on 1st down. Cleary, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
36-yard line. A gain of 12.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Let go. 5, 6, 3.
I got one.
5, 6, 3.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. They'll fake it. Now Locke. Got a man open. That's Harry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Let's get in holes.
12.
51.
On 2nd and 12. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the 50, it's Locke. Catch is made by Harry. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
At the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hines.
I got it.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Brown 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go!
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
At the 31-yard line.
55. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. To throw is Darnold. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go, baby.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Back to throw, Darnold. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold, escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Now a pause for an injury, and oh boy, that looks like the quarterback, Darnold. Yeah, he's down. We'll check on his status when we get back. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Gay missed it. Pulled it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
I got you, punk. Out, 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 out.
They begin on the ground with
You
Camaro.
ain't going nowhere.
So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
That's where you belong.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. 51's Mike.
11. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Come on,
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Go.
Looking to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go into the 1st half of play. Now back to throw. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So 3 points here. They're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
This will be fielded at the 6. Yeah, they'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
51's the mic. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Throwing his long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Hey, check.
Son, I'm coming for you, son. Go. Mike, 51.
The final shot before the break. Lock. Looking for Campbell downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Luck on first down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
55. Hey, eat.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Ertz over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Back to throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
I know you feel that.
From 19 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
We want it. Get it.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
21, Browns 18.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Tight end. 12. Tight end's right.
Alert. 3 down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Go, boys. Go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. The line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Go. 290. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Right there. All day, baby.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Back.
Reggie. Check 49.
Play action. It's locked. steps away to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Everybody scoot up. Defense.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. He'll drop to throw. And they work this out past the 25. Called in a very strong gain of 24.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Bravo.
Watch twist.
He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's got room. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Motion.
Switch.
On first down, Hines. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Check out. 622.
Come on, D. Undercrush.
Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Lucky.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, taking it right down Broadway. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half. Maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's second and 8. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7. Luck. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Lott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Colts going on 4th. It's Lott. And able to find Green. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Lott. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, you're down to. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And to run. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Check pilot, 64, weak. Yo, Chief, get it.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Let's go! Do it!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interception.
On that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Luck. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Quote.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Luck finding Green complete. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Again, Luck. Got a man open. That's Harry. 33 yards that time. Defensively here, you've got the Christian, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run right down your throat.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. They got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Colts 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
X3, 2
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Rush in.
They'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You finish, boy.
A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 46, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes that it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Third and 10.
Shift.
And again, this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Browns, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.